Anyway, one day I was on duty and received a report of smoke sighted on the other side of the reserve. Melanie and her pilot mate, I won't name him, were heading out over that way anyway and suggested I join them. He had been out the night before. You could smell it on his breath. I wanted her to like me. They'd take the piss out of you if you complain too much. They'd call you a wuss or worse. So I got in. It was fine at first. The pilot was keeping it together and Melanie tried to reassure me that it was probably just some kid's campfire. But then it fogged up. He didn't know what to do. Started swerving as if to get out of it. Next thing, we hit a bluff. I don't remember anything after that. Everyone survived. The pilot broke quite a few bones, but Melanie got off with just a few cuts and bruises, a lucky sucker. And the fire? False alarm. Anyway, the wreckage from that accident was never cleared. And I haven't been back since either. Too out of the way. But I'm certain there are still a few things worth salvaging up there.
Alright guys, so after that little bit of dialogue, welcome back to Te Awaroa, and today we are going to finish up the missions. I am really looking forward to this because I have heard little bits here and there about what is at the end of these missions, and I tell you, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, we're investigating the site of the helicopter crash right now. So I think this is it right up here. Yeah, it is. Alright. Wow, that is... Yeah, that sucker definitely looks like it went through a little bit. Just don't want to get trampled. Yep, this is it.
The cockpit. If it had hit the ground at a slightly different angle, we'd have been goners.
Huh.
Take a look around. See if you can find anything.
It's pretty cool looking. Alpine Ops. Ooh. Wants me to pick up the gun inside? Alright.
That's exactly what I was hoping we'd run into.
What was
Melanie's
it?
old hunting rifle. I asked her if she wanted it back, but she said it'd make more sense for you to hold on to it. She's a bit too long in the tooth to get up to much hunting these days. Poor dear. There. That's mine. A gift from my mum, who got it as a gift from hers. I'll have it patched up and sent to your weapon locker. Consider it a bonus for a job well done.
Well, there we go.
All this time.
Well, there we go, guys. Got ourselves a new gun. I guess that's the other one of the 303. Alright.
Head over for it later. I told him he'll never drive my car again if he so much as looks at it the wrong way.
Alright, we need to go over
When
here.
it comes to hunting footage for the film now. I'll send what we have over to the marketing team and leave the rest in their hands. You can just leave it on the desk inside there. Still, it's a shame that the moose thing didn't pan out.
Yeah, there is a bit of a bummer.
Around here, have a search. I've had more than my fair share of false starts over the years.
Sure.
I knew it was never going to be easy. They're tricky like that. Something for the book at least, eh? An ultimate chapter. He yet lives. I hope Mum will be happy it's back in the family. I'll be sure to let you know how the video is received anyway. Thanks again. And great job, Ewa.
Awesome.
Well, I know you came here on holiday and... Huh? Did you hear that? Could it really be? It's close. Sounds like just beyond the outpost.
Alright, guys. Sorry for any noise you just heard right there. That was my sister just barging in. But it's alright. Let's see.
I can almost feel how close you are.
Wow. Right here by the lake, too. Wonder where he is going to be.
I'm a park ranger first and foremost, so I've got to remind you of something. In this jurisdiction, moose are considered deer, and deer are pests. Even if I've got a personal soft spot for the poor thing, I can't fault you for wanting that trophy. If you decide not to harvest it, make sure to at least take a good photograph. That action cam's not up to much there. I'll let you make the call. Don't dither though. We know this one's wily.
Alright. So maybe where'd be the moose? Is he down here somewhere, I guess? I see his tracks going off in that direction. Dang, and a max weight moose too. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait. Is that him? Oh, look at the color on him. Ooh.
What a set of antlers to boot. Here, of course. Old bloke wanted to give us some scenery to admire.
Yeah, well, we're about to blow him to kingdom come.
After him.
There we go. Good shot. Wow. That is pretty darn cool. Holy smokes. Wow, a moose in New Zealand. That is really neat. He is still warning calling over there, but I'm glad I had the 300 with me from when I was on SRP. Wow, that is really cool. Huh. Did you see the color pattern on him? He had like the white splotches. What is he, like a... He's not like an actual piebald or anything though. Because, I mean, I've shot piebald moose before. I know what they look like. He's not a piebald. So, I don't know. He's something completely different and unique. And we also have Sika deer trying to trample us. But I think his track should have been right over here somewhere. I guess this the moose track right here, maybe? Yeah, that's what this is. Alright. Are there no other tracks? Did he not leave any other tracks? Sure hope he did, otherwise we'll never find them. What? Okay, well, I think, guys, we're gonna have to spend a minute or two. Oh, nope, there he is. Whew. I got worried when I couldn't see any tracks. Holy smokes. Because then we'd never be able to finish the missions. Wow, look at this. Holy smokes, that is cool. That is really cool. It's actually a pretty big moose, too.
I can't fault you for that decision, Eho. Picture
Look
yourself
at that.
to your grandkids about how you harvested New Zealand's last moose. Antlers hanging proudly above the fireplace. You've got the proof. And
He's
I've
got
got
a pretty
story.
cool rack on him.
Final chapter. Last of its kind. Or the spirited adventures of the stoic hunter and the elusive prey. Resplendent sword, eat your heart out.
That is
Speaking
cool.
of which, this must be what spooked Barden, right? A creature from another world? Just like one of those, things from his movie? Quite the reaction.
That
But I
is
guess he was still
cool.
pretty munted.
That is
When I spoke to
really,
Melanie, she
really
said
neat.
that there's apparently been protests in town against the films that have been made here. Some of the Kiwi actors involved have cited poor working conditions, things like that. I have to say, I'm glad to see people rally around a common cause, even if I can't help but feel somewhat responsible for this whole debacle. But that's
Wow.
over and done with. The important thing is that we're changing tack, going all in on what this place needs. You know, they even invited me to an advanced screening of the film. I think I'll be not so politely declining. Well, that's that. As I was saying earlier, I know you originally came here to get away from it all. So why don't you take that time now and enjoy yourself? I'll be in touch again soon.
Well, there we go. We have harvested the Mocha moose. That was pretty cool. Wow. Are there any missions left? Do some hunting while you wait for your cue to get in touch. Travel to the coast. Photograph the lighthouse from the beach. Photograph the lighthouse up close. So, alright, I guess we're just gonna hunt around for a minute until we hear from her, and then we'll go from there.
Kia ora. It's been a while. You enjoying yourself out in the bush?
Why, yes, I am.
There's nothing I love more than strapping a pack on and getting lost out there. So I'm glad you've had the chance to wind down and take it in after all that excitement earlier. Got a a couple of updates for you. First and foremost, we released the promo film a few days ago. It's been wild. Phone's ringing off the hook kind of wild. In fact, we're almost fully booked for the autumn season already.
Wow.
I should be celebrating, but I've been sitting in my office, laser focused on how we're going to keep day tripper numbers down. We're not legally allowed to charge an entry fee, and quotas are hard to enforce, so maybe the solution is an outreach. Give those snot-nosed students a taste of the work we do here. Who knows? Might even make conservationists out of some of them. Anyway, the film's up, but we're still working on some final touches to the website. Oh, and the marketing team had a request. There's an old lighthouse by the coast that they'd like a few shots of. Can you head over there and I'll fill you in on everything else that's been happening?
Sure. I hope this is the right... Okay, it is the right lighthouse.
So, the bloke with the antlers, the firm we hired to do the promo film has gotten in touch with one of the big online networks, and they're up for the idea of turning your moose chase into a documentary. I'm still working on my book, but I'm thinking this could be a good accompaniment. You've seen the show, now get the details straight from their moose's mouth. Oh, of course they want to use your footage, and maybe even get an interview. You keen? Give it a think. Good opportunity to raise your profile, though I get the feeling that's not something that matters all that much to you.
Not really.
That's why I like you, Ehor. What you see is what you get. In other news, Josh convinced me to let him go to that advanced screening of Resplendent Sword. He loved it, the brat. But then he must have read the books cover to cover about 10 times. He said, get this. He said that it had a strong message about environmentalism and cooperation. You think the same people who left all those messes behind came up with that? Hypocritical rubbish. It has given him a newfound appreciation for the reserve, though. He's even expressed an interest in hunting for the first time in his entire life. I think it's as much your influence as anything, but he's not going to admit to that anytime soon.
Alright, guys, so it's looking like... I think this is probably, if I had to guess, the last mission. And just going to go down here to the beach, I think, and take a picture of the lighthouse. And then I think she wants us to get a picture of it up close.
Speaking of Resplendent Sword, the protests have continued and the demolition of the commune made it into the local papers. I actually received a lot of support, even from people I wouldn't have expected it from. It's been humbling. I'm not going to go out of my way to drop in on the town, especially now I'm so busy with the book, but it is nice to feel like you're part of a community again.
Alright, so let's go on ahead and get a picture of the lighthouse from right up here. Let's see. I think like this. Do I have to get closer?
Here's a good spot.
Alright, maybe stand here.
Moody.
There we
Let's
go.
get one a little closer up too.
Alright.
This beach is where I saw that moose cow about 35 years ago. She was staring out at the sea, looked heaps lonely. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I was kind of a weird kid, introverted and a bit in my own world. There was something about her that connected with me then, and still does.
Alright, so I think this is going to be the last picture we have to take of the lighthouse, and I think that'll probably be it for this mission series. Tell you, it's been a heck of a ride. I have enjoyed it though. I tell you, a lot of people have been hating on Te Awaroa and everything. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. The map itself is beautiful. The animals are fun to hunt, and the missions are great. So,
bolted shut.
There we go.
Perfect. I'll send these on right away.
Awesome.
Right. Let's grab a close-up from around here. It's been quite the adventure we've embarked on, eh?
Huh.
I can finally see a future for this place where we're not at the mercy of outside actors. And that's in no small part thanks to you.
Wow, this looks...
Reserve Te Awaroa's here safeguard our unique biodiversity. Requires constant vigilance, but I think I'm up for the challenge. Wouldn't you agree, Eho?
Tell you, this is a beautiful map. I'm telling you what. And that is why, one of the reasons why I love this map so much. But yeah, that was an awesome mission series. I really enjoyed that. That was one of the better ones we've done so far. Because I think we've done Yukon, Medved, part of Layton, and now Te Awaroa. And I don't know. Y'all put it down in the comments what series y'all would like to see me do next. What? Alright, so I guess using the binoculars after taking a picture gives you like super zoom or something. Okay, that's actually like kind of cool. Like, I might get a screenshot like this because, yeah, wow, look at that. That's cool. Huh, that is really, really cool. Dang, I wish I could get actual screenshots like that sometimes. But yeah, so guys, well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave it down in the comments which series we should do next. Should we continue Layton, or should we go over to, I don't know, maybe Quattro and do some missions over there? So, I don't know. Y'all leave that down below, and we'll do whatever y'all want. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I believe that is everything. So, yeah, I will see you next time.